how about this place? Elm Cottage at the base of the Tumut Valley. Now, got in late last night and I could hear the river trickling all night, and I just couldn't resist going out this morning and having a flick with a fly rod. Magnificent fun. Now, this place behind me here, built in 1905. It's right by the Goobergandra River, and it's just a stunning location and a great base for exploring the Tumut Valley, which is what I'm going to do on this show. Now, I'm going to take you through some of the gear that I'm going to use on this big mission as we work our way up into the high country. First up, of course, I've got the 7-weight fly rod there. Good for bigger rivers and also lakes, especially when you need to cast bigger flies for bigger fish. Next up in my kit, I've got a heavier spinning stick, a 4 to 6 kilo spin stick, because we might find some Murray cod or golden perch before we get too high up into the high country. Next up, I've got a little spin stick here, rigged up with flies. That's handy just in case the rivers start to flow really fast and you need a bit of weight to get your flies down along the bottom. And then I've got another rod at the end set up with a hard body on it, or I'll put a hard body on it, and that'll be for those aggressive fish that are currently milling around the river mouths, because we haven't had a lot of rain just yet. If we'd had rain, we'd be going straight for the fly gear, but I'm thinking it's going to be hard body time. So I've got a range of lures set up here. First of all, a little shallow running Rapala. That's a F3, so 3 centimetres long. It's a floater, great for the small streams. I'm going to probably use that in the smaller spots. Now, the next one I've got here is a new one, okay? It's a Rapala Max Wrap, and it's a 7 centimetre one, and it's a countdown. So it's a new one. It's made to be fished aggressively, so it might come in really handy around those river mouths where the big brown trout are starting to school up. I've also got a redfin soft plastic here. That's a Storm, just in case some of the tail race fisheries have big redfin getting churned through and pushed out into the water below. If there's big redfin feeders there, this guy might come in handy. I've also got what's known here as a Blue Fox Trout Quiver. That's got the weight in the middle, but it's got a balsa core on the outside, and then of course the paintwork. They cast a long way and they sink a bit faster. Then at the end here, I've got the Rip and Wrap, big noisy lure, in case I want to fish deep water and really wake those trout up. So well, that's some of the gear I've got, and I've got a big tackle box full of stuff there. There's a lot of different gear to cover a lot of different scenarios. I'm just going to finish getting my gear ready for the first spot. Okay, come on. Oh, there we go. Nice rainbow. Well, there you go. I had about 20 casts in this little corner here. The water's quite swift at the moment. They're letting a bit of water out of Blowering Dam. This is a tail race fishery, so cold water coming out of the bottom of Blowering Dam. And I'd covered the water reasonably well, but I got a little bit more aggressive with it. I started hitting the lure hard to try and bring the fish to my lure. That water down there is pretty noisy. There's a lot of flow happening. There's a lot of water out there. As you can see, it's moving quite swiftly. So the aggressive retrieve worked in this case. A beautiful rainbow trout, close to 40 centimetres. Oh, fantastic eating fish. He's absolutely smacked that little Rapala ultralight shad. A really good lure, one of my favourites. And I'll tell you what, plump little rainbow like that out of beautiful clear water like this. I think David and Deborah back at Elm Cottage will be pretty happy with me when we cook this guy up later tonight.